In May 2026, Iranian missiles struck the port of Fujairah in the United Arab Emirates. Weeks later, according to multiple intelligence sources, the same government that fired those missiles began receiving billions of dollars. Not from an enemy, from the country it had just attacked. This was not ordinary diplomacy. According to multiple reports, it was a financial arrangement designed to stop further attacks, and it may become one of the least discussed stories of the entire Iran war. For months, the UAE presented two very different images. In public, it called for restraint. In private, multiple reports alleged something very different. The UAE reportedly launched covert airstrikes against Iranian targets during the conflict. It also deepened its security cooperation with Israel. According to intelligence reporting, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the director of Mossad made a secret visit to Abu Dhabi. Reports also claimed that Israel deployed an Iron Dome battery inside UAE territory to intercept Iranian drones. None of this was publicly announced. None of it was officially confirmed. But multiple intelligence sources reported similar accounts. Then Iran struck back. Drones and missiles hit Emirati territory. Critical infrastructure came under attack. Dubai's hotels emptied. Foreign workers began leaving. The image of Gulf stability suddenly looked fragile. According to Reuters, citing 4 separate sources, the UAE then agreed to release between $10 and $20 billion in frozen Iranian assets. Reuters reported that roughly $3 billion had already been transferred before the arrangement became public. According to those sources, the understanding was simple. Iran would stop missile and drone attacks against the UAE. The UAE Ministry of Foreign Affairs rejected the Reuters report and called it entirely false. However, Reuters reported that officials did not specifically deny that funds had been transferred. Instead, they described the effort as part of a broader commitment to regional peace. Look at what this arrangement would accomplish. Iran could tell its own people that it extracted compensation without making public concessions. The United States could continue insisting that it had paid Tehran nothing, and the UAE could protect Dubai's reputation as a financial center while describing the payment as an investment in regional stability. 3 governments, 3 different public narratives, 1 transaction. According to multiple reports, this was the hidden mechanism behind the Islamabad Memorandum, the ceasefire agreement signed by President Donald Trump and Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian. The public agreement never mentioned any UAE payment. It did not have to, because according to those reports, the real negotiations happened elsewhere. They reportedly took place in a private guest house in Abu Dhabi. There, Iranian Revolutionary Guard officials allegedly met Sheikh Tahnoun bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the UAE's national security advisor. The meeting reportedly occurred only days before the reported transfer of funds. Every government involved can say it never paid a ransom. Every government can point to technically accurate statements. But according to the reporting, each public version leaves out the same crucial detail. The Strait of Hormuz did not reopen simply because a ceasefire was signed. According to those reports, it reopened after a Gulf monarchy quietly purchased its own security and called it peace. That is the harsh truth.